Terrorists The Eliud Owalo Foundation organized this school's basketball tournament with 26 schools participating, consisting of both girls and boys schools. The objective of the tournament is to identify, nurture, mentor, talent, so that we can make the best out of this youth. We have had instances where very talented youth in the past have gone to waste because their talent was not identified early enough. So this is why we have come in as agents of necessity, so that we identify the talent and help them develop their talent by giving them the requisite exposure. Through this tournament, we have had the Kenya Academy of Sports coming in a big way by way of scholarship, sponsorship. So the best players who have been identified from this tournament will win overseas sponsorship, basketball sponsorship to study abroad. We have also got Kenya Basketball Federation scouts here who are identifying the best players who will get the opportunity to participate in the top tier league. And even the national team coach was here to identify talent that can take part in the Morans team, that is the national men's basketball team. So this is not a one-off activity, it's going to be an annual event because we want to sustain it. So that each and every year we are identifying talent that can act as feeder to other levels of teams participating in top tier leagues. But most importantly also, the best girls players who have been identified here today will be constituted into a ladies team for Nyanza, basketball team for Nyanza. The best boys basketball players who have been identified through this tournament will be constituted into a men's basketball team for Nyanza. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because we want to harness the potential of this region in sports. In the 80s and 90s, we had got two very strong teams from Nyanza. One of them was called Lakers, another one was called Juakali. Prominent former national team basketball players like Ronnie Owino, who was here, Maurice Alwanga, they are products of these two teams. And at that point in time, the national team, the backbone of the national team, were players from Nyanza. So we want to take back we want to regain the level of basketball that we had in this province before. It is doable. We have got the wherewithal. The potential is there, as you have seen. What they have been lacking is exposure. So we will constitute the best players to form these two teams from Nyanza, which can then take part in the top tier basketball league. And those two teams can also be a feeder to the two national basketball teams. That is the Lioness for the girls and the Morans for the boys. Let me also thank the sponsors, our partners in this process. This tournament was sponsored by Eliud Owalo Foundation, but we also got support from Coca-Cola, we got support from Cooperative Bank, support from Rentco, support from Kenya Academy of Sports, KPA, just to mention but a few. And we will continue bringing in more big-time players by way of sponsorship so that we can promote this good game of basketball.
1,000 shillings to the winners, 50,000 shillings to the winners. Where's the captain? Shooting.